Alright, what's popping, everyone? Welcome back to Passport Boys, episode 11, 12. I don't care. It's your bodacious Bengali Seabass Sebastian.
Let's go, Seabass! Let's go!
Yeah, exactly. My number one fan right there. And then my beloved Mexican Ozzy.
Yes, sir.
Yes, Ozzy, let's go! El Serpente right here.
The melanin.
What?
Nothing.
Okay, never mind. Last but not least, we got someone back.
The CEO.
From vacation.
Hey,
CEO.
himself.
I'm back.
Indonesian. Sean!
I'm back.
Woo!
I'm back, everyone.
Our agent's back. He replaced
I'm back.
Xander.
I am back.
After how many months?
5 months.
Dang, it's been so long since I last recorded with these two. Especially this guy. He wasn't in your Halloween episode.
Yeah, I
What's
was
up
in
with
the
that?
Halloween episode. The last time I saw him was in the Jalal episode. But
Yeah,
we
shout
had
out
our
to you,
little
Jalal.
Popeye mukbang session, festy session, yeah, whatever.
Thank you so much for the support on the previous videos. Last video is still getting views, the shorts are getting views, so like it up, you feel me? Comment.
Yeah.
Today, we're gonna be answering y'all's spicy questions.
Yeah.
We posted a poll on Instagram. Ask us questions. So maybe some were freaky, I ain't gonna lie, but we're gonna be answering them and also trying our favorite snacks. Shit ton of snacks here in the car. You guys don't see them yet. That we're gonna be trying. They're gonna be trying some Mexican snacks because you know they like their Mexican women.
Heck
So
yeah,
they
let's
like
go.
Latinos.
Gotta love them.
But let's get right into the spicy questions.
Yeah, like the big
Spicy
booty
questions,
Latinos,
fucking
yeah.
spicy.
So
Spicy
for the
questions, daring
first
questions.
snack, Sebastian over here, what you bring?
Yeah, I got 50% less sodium because I'm cutting.
Alright?
Cutting.
Discipline right here.
So
This is
wait.
No
Yeah.
discipline. I love the discipline because I eat junk food every other day.
So-
Dude, pour it up, man. Pour it up.
Please my cheat day, bro.
We're doing a chip mukbang special. Oh my god,
You
dude,
want to
there's
use
a
my
lot.
plate? Oh shoot, that's all.
Dude, there's a lot. That's a lot. 50% less salt. I love the discipline from this guy.
Exactly, bro. You guys should be inspired.
Alright, 50% less sodium. Alright, here we go. I mean, it's like any other chip. So, the first question is, this is from Dr. Jared on Instagram. Shout out to you, Jared. What is the ultimate goal in your career? Honestly, I really like doing this kind of stuff. I like creating content, and I like being in front of camera. So I think it would be really cool to eventually become a talk show host or a game show host. You guys feel me?
The next
video.
Exactly, yeah. Cause see, I can't act, I can't sing. So what can I do to be on TV? A game show host or a talk show host. We're about to be the next Ryan Seacrest here.
I feel like you got the charisma for that.
Dude, definitely, yeah. I mean, that's what this podcast is all about. I mean, it's just trying to put myself out there.
Wait,
and
have
just-
you read books on charisma?
I have not. You got any recommendation?
How to Win Friends and Influence People, the Charisma Myth. And those are the top tier for charisma.
For sure.
Yeah, you should read that. You got, like, max out your potential.
Yeah, definitely. I definitely do think I have the potential, but sometimes I do feel shy in front of camera, but I think I'm getting better at that.
Do you ever doubt yourself?
Doubt myself all the time. Like, sometimes I feel like I would film a banger video, whether it's on my gaming channel or sometime on the podcast too, and I'll be like, oh, why did I say that? Or, oh, why did I, like, do that? It was so cringe. But I think as time goes on, it's just about practice, you know? And it's just really about putting yourself out there and just having fun in front of the camera. Like, don't make it a script, just have fun, like right now.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
I agree with that.
Because in the past, I felt like I've been writing script for my video, but it just made it unnatural, and I'm not gonna do that anymore.
I want to max out with whatever cards I've been dealt with. So I know, become a polyglot, which means speak multiple languages, at least 10 languages.
Yeah.
That's like my goal. I'm like 50 years old. So right now I speak 5 languages: Hindi, Bengali, Arabic, Spanish. I've been learning a lot in Duolingo, Escuela Secundaria. See?
No, you got it right.
¿Cómo está?
It took me a little bit of process. I was like, oh yeah, it is.
El Serpente. I like saying that word a lot. Shout out to you, Cobra Kai. Well, about my
Cobra Kai.
friend here,
Oh.
what's El Serpente mean?
Also printed the
It's like snake,
the
right? Okay.
The big schlong.
we go. I'm gonna say that
it's
loud.
called serpiente.
El Serpente.
I
I used to like saying El Diablo a lot because you know the video game.
Oh yeah.
Diablo, yeah.
But I think that's like the devil, right?
That's the devil.
Okay.
That's the devil.
Yeah.
I used to say that because of the video game.
But anyway, my 5th language, it's a big language. You guys don't know it, but it's American. right?
American?
American. Yeah.
English.
American.
Speak English here.
Yeah.
You know, buy a Hellcat. No, I'm playing. My ultimate goal.
Hey, that's the dream. That's the dream.
No, I gotta get a Trackhawk.
Video
I'll
ends.
take a
It's 'cause I'm
Trackhawk.
fucking brown.
I'll get a Trackhawk over a Hellcat any day. But my biggest goal would probably be like, you know,
Get a Corvette.
having my own personal. Wait, what?
Corvette.
Oh no. That too though. Having my own personal business going. I don't see myself working for anybody like throughout my life.
Yeah.
Like just
except the CEO?
making money, except for the CEO. Making money for somebody else is just not something that I like to do, you know, because you're at a fixed rate, you're at fixed hours.
Yeah.
So if you're a business owner or anything like that, money, different amounts of money come in every day, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
You're not always gonna do good. You're not always gonna do bad. So I guess doing that, you know, being closer to my family, I would say, because look, I've been going through some shit right now. My family kind of like, you know, not my personal family, but like aunts, uncles, wherever. They're just all over the place.
Yeah.
Obviously, religion, being closer to God, probably be the biggest one. Cause I mean, he's helped me out a lot, bro. He showed me that he's there multiple times when
Hey,
I
amen.
don't really hear it or see it.
Yeah.
But yeah, just become a better person all around, physical. You know what I'm saying? Trying to lose some weight.
Yeah.
Amen, bro.
Bruh.
That's tough. That's a good one.
That's all for me.
Oh.
Yeah, same here. Like I try to, you know, better myself in reading. Right now, I've been reading books like crazy. Like, if you guys know the Dark Tower series from Stephen King, right now I'm in the 5th part. Been studying engineering. I want to, you know, make good figures.
6
know?
figures.
Yeah, 6
Six figure right here.
My ultimate goal is to work 4 hours, do 4-hour work weeks, and attain the same amount of money as if I were working for 50 hours or 40 hours.
Yeah, I got you.
That's the ultimate goal.
Hey, that's what's up. I mean, that's the life right there, working 4 hours a day.
Yeah, and that's why we're
Wow.
doing YouTube.
Hey, hopefully this YouTube career takes off. Am I right, boys?
Yeah.
But except we're gonna be working a lot more. Because there's our own stuff.
Oh, come on, bro. I'm gonna skip that one. We're gonna do it next time. We're gonna do it next time. No, we're gonna.
Oh boy.
Okay, so shout out to the cousin right here, my cousin. He said, "How?" This has nothing to do. This is just a little joke question. How will the coming year affect Call of Duty within the whole? Wait, what? How will the oncoming year affect Call of Duty with the new president?
I was thinking about that for so long
Okay.
after he got elected.
Okay, first of
I
all,
was thinking of the car campaign.
I feel like it's just gonna get better. You feel me? Because we have a lot of issues going on in the world. There's gonna be a lot of campaigns coming from those issues.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I mean, I strayed away from Call of Duty, but I was so good at Call of Duty.
Yeah. Next time.
Yeah.
But how do you guys feel about that though? How do you guys feel about the
I mean, I'm a huge.
president affecting the future Call of Duties?
I mean, I'm a huge Call of Duty fan. I mean, Black Ops is a very, very great game, especially when it comes to the historical context of it. I mean, the last game, it was based on the Gulf War, and I think there's a lot of it's a really interesting story. Have you played the campaign yet?
I only played the first one,
Okay.
but I didn't have time for video games, so I kind of stopped. So
Yeah,
I'll
yeah.
get back during the summer.
Yeah, so before that, it was the Cold War, and then the first game, it was during the Vietnam War. So I think Black Ops, the whole series of that game, does a very good job at representing what the historical context is. And I'm saying Black Ops because that's my favorite Call of Duty series ever. And I think going forward, I can see Treyarch making like a game that is recent to this political climate. I think even COVID might make an appearance in Call of Duty. Who knows?
Oh, true. Or maybe they could create a bioweapon from
Yeah.
COVID.
Yeah, they should make a
Like Omicron Ultra or some shit.
yeah.
How about you see this? How do you think it's gonna? How do
I-
you think
I
Trump's
really
presidency
like-
will affect Call of Duty?
Yeah, I really like the realism behind the COD franchise, but there's gonna be a lot of meme potential, which I really love. I like memes.
Call of Duty. They put some controversial mission. Do you remember the MW2?
Yeah.
The no Russian where you had.
Yeah, I didn't play that, but I've seen it. Yeah.
Yeah, I think.
I've seen gameplay.
I think.
Yeah, funny,
okay. Within.
funny Assassin's Creed.
Oh yeah, okay. So I think following Call of Duty future, I think they're gonna implement some controversial mission like no Russian.
For sure. Our next
Yeah.
question, I'm gonna have the boys try my balls. So these are called bolitas, which is basically balls. This is honestly my favorite chip. I ain't gonna lie to you guys. Have you guys ever had these?
I have not.
I've never.
Look at the camera.
I'm really excited though.
I'm tapped in like that. So hold on.
You
These
got it
are
from the black
basically
market, bro?
maybe. These are basically. Nah, I got it from the little elote man on the street.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's good.
These are basically like puffs, but better. They're not cheesy. You're trying them out right now.
Yeah.
But we're gonna open the bag.
And you said that this is Hispanic based.
Hispanic based. Yeah, look,
Dude,
the sticker
I
is
love it.
literally from Mexico,
I love it,
and everything's from Mexico.
bro. Pour
So
it,
I'm gonna pour it up. Go ahead and ask your question. While I pour it up, these are my favorite. I'll probably munch on this.
for sure. Let's show it to the audience.
So-
if you can see that.
I want Sean to
This is my official rating of the balls.
1 to 10.
Fire.
That's good.
Yeah.
Fire,
You know-
he said.
You know what that reminds me of? That reminds me of the jalapeno Cheetos in a way.
It tastes like tomato chips.
Really?
Yeah, it's like very much
Dude.
like tomato.
I think you're getting me hooked. Oh my god,
Yeah.
these are good.
But I would eat them again, for sure.
What would you rate them though? Sean, what would you rate them?
From a scale of 1 to 10?
I'll
or-
give it a 9. It's pretty solid.
That's pretty high.
It's pretty
What about
good.
you?
I'll
Be
give
honest
it a
though.
9 as well.
Alright, don't do it just because of the Latinos. Like, be honest.
Yeah, I mean 9. I mean, I love this. I would eat
Fine,
this.
9.5.
Damn. Alright.
I love these.
But
Yeah.
go ahead and ask your question.
They're smaller than my balls though, so that's why I took them. By Sean's cousin, I think. Yeah.
My cousin.
Yeah, very
Oh,
rich.
wow.
Xander? Oh, wait, it's not Xander?
No.
Oh no.
My cousin? My cousin follows you?
Yeah.
Wait, which one?
Nah, it's just you.
Oh.
Very rich parents, but they do OnlyFans, or homeless parents, and you live on the street.
Who's answering first?
OnlyFans.
I
You want to answer first because you
Yeah.
your question.
actually, I asked both of you guys did.
Oh yeah, you did.
Alright, what would you choose?
OnlyFans, obviously, I don't want to live on the street, bro. That's like life on brutal mode.
But-
OnlyFans, you get a lot
No,
of
go ahead,
money,
go ahead.
but emotionally, it's brutal. Emotionally, it's brutal.
Bro, they're gonna be making fun of your mom at school.
Yeah, they're gonna be making
I just tell them that she works for the detention center or some shit. I don't know.
No, but like, yes, you're homeless. You're gonna go through a rough time, right?
Yeah,
But imagine going to school when all your classmates know that what your mom and dad do.
that's why you should divert it. Like you should lie.
What about this?
You should
Okay,
make the
they do
lie
it
very
just for the
convincing.
money, and then after that they quit. They're going to try to convince them to.
I'll be real. I'd rather be homeless.
Oh, okay.
That's too much for me. Like,
what?
self-respect right here.
because like, yeah, you could be homeless, but you could still make it out. You know, like you don't have to be homeless in the street. You could be homeless in your car.
But you could be more susceptible to. Anyway, but yeah, if you're like homeless, you would be more susceptible to drugs, or like to any kinds of like evil, vials from humanity. Like let's just say, like human trafficking. What if they catch you? Like they trick you into saying,
Oh, you right.
hey, we got some candy for you. You should come to the white man. Yeah, there's gonna be
I'll
some
fall
ice
for
cream.
that. Yeah, I'll fall
Yeah.
for that. My fat ass.
Some cosmopolitan ice cream, and then you'll be like, oh, I want to go out, and like, yay, free ice cream, and then you get abducted, and then you get sent to Guatemala of all places.
Damn. You got into detail with that. Wait. How about you, Sean? What would you pick?
All right, look, this is a really tough
Let him
answer to choose, but if it's between the only rich parents that they do OnlyFans or a homeless parent that I live in the street, this is gonna hurt my moral, but I'm gonna have to go with the OnlyFans parents that are rich.
Yes.
Because right, you and your parents are not the same person. So just because they're doing it doesn't mean it should affect you, because that's not really fair, right? So then, also, you can also try to convince them to quit in a way. I feel like it's an easier way to get out of that situation rather than if you're like homeless or if you're like in the street. Because that's the thing. Financially, I feel like it's really hard to get out of a financial situation than it is to like, convince your parents to like quit doing that stuff, or like, make a new image of yourself. Because your legacy is not tied to your parents. You are your own person and you are your own legacy.
Yeah. Or you could like change your name.
Yeah, you can change your name.
Create a new ID. Like you saw. You guys watch El Camino? I know you watched it.
Yeah.
El Camino.
Yeah,
You know how
Breaking Bad.
Desmeon,
Shout out to
like,
Breaking Bad.
Changed everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of like that. You could
Yeah.
like do some shit like that.
Yeah, definitely. And honestly, this will motivate you to work
Or some more
harder.
raw this shit.
You like them?
Yeah.
Type shit.
No, because honestly, this will motivate you to like work harder too, because you want to like get rid of that bad image. You want to get rid of that bad name for yourself.
But you can also, being homeless, bro, would make you work harder too. Because you're
Yeah.
like, damn, I'm in this slump. I can't always be like this.
Right.
Maybe I'm saying it because, you know, like, I've never been homeless.
Yeah.
But I grew up in the ghetto. I ain't gonna lie to you. I grew up in the ghetto. I'm like, damn, like, it's bad. But I just can't take the fact of the humiliation when my friends find out that my mom and dad do OnlyFans. Like, they're gonna be like, oh, look at this picture. I'm like, no, hell no. But that's just me, though. That's just me. I'll still take homeless. You guys want to move on to... Oh.
Yeah. Because I think also, the thing is this. If you have, like, if you have the money, right, it's easier to get out of, like, that kind of situation. Rather than if I'm, like, homeless in the street. Like, something like that.
Okay.
So I think it's also, so resources also a factor in this. Yeah, so research is also a factor because it's easier to get out with the resources you have and create a new image for yourself.
I got you.
That's just my perspective on it. Now, of course, it's both of them are really in a bad place to be in, and I hope no one's ever have to choose this situation. But if we had to pick, then that's my answer.
For sure. Oh, up next, the classic right here. If you know, you know. These are. Have you guys ever had these rancheritos?
I have not. I have not tried any of them.
They're basically called the little ranch, the little cowboy, whatever it is. I'm not know if I'm saying it right. Straight from Mexico too. These are probably my favorite chips. Not a lot of Latinos like these though. Like I haven't really met somebody else that likes these.
Oh.
But in my opinion, these are fire. They kind of taste like these. But I'm gonna pour it up. Yeah. I'll pour it up.
They're like tortillas,
I'll
right?
put some in here too.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're tortilla chips with seasoning.
That's what the fan looks.
Alright, now cheers,
Get a rating, get a rating. And be honest.
I mean, they're like tortillas basically, except with the like flavoring. I like it.
Yeah, they taste like Doritos.
Yeah?
They're like Mexican Doritos.
Doritos, but more Mexican.
Yeah, I mean I like it.
More Latino.
I'll give it 8.5. I like it.
What would you give it?
I would give it an 8. I like the pups more. Yeah, pups are really good.
Yeah.
The Chico pups.
So what's the question?
I think I like the puff a little bit more because of the soft texture.
Gotcha.
Yeah. What's the biggest challenge when it comes to creating new videos? So I know with the like, you know, I know you used to have a YouTube channel, and I know you did you basically did the editing on the last one. So what's your guys' like challenge?
Do you want to answer that? Because there's a question, then we'll answer.
Yeah. I think the biggest challenge for me when it comes to creating new videos is coming up with like video ideas and really finding the time and discipline to like film these, because you know we all have a job, so it's just really trying to balance creating content and working a full-time job, and honestly scheduling, because I know like we all of us have like different schedules, so like sometimes the scheduling is also a challenge in creating this video. But I mean, we do this for fun. We do this for a passion, so that's why we're able to make it work. Yeah. And honestly, like if I don't like making video or making content, I probably wouldn't. I would stop doing this a long time ago. But I love doing this. I love being in front of the camera. This is what I love to do.
Yeah, same here, because I work at a warehouse, which is like really physically labor intensive, and I only work during the weekends, so I don't really get to hang out or go parties, you know, like what me at my age are supposed to do.
Yeah.
The reason why I work on the weekends is because I have school, and then I got this other shit, you know, that I gotta do, like chores for my parents or like other stuff, and then
fixing the baddies.
There you go.
I don't really get time for that though. Yeah,
you gotta make time, bro. You gotta make time.
You gotta make time, yeah. Until you know reach the goals, you know, like with your degree or like with the amount of money you acquire. So yeah. So it's been really hard to accommodate time for videos like these. But I tried to make it up. I'm glad that we got time offs. My job got time offs, and I'm glad that, you know, I'm able to get a rest day. Because the thing is, how I'm programmed is I'm programmed to, you know, like rest, rock in my bed for like 1 day, so I can rejuvenate for the 6 days which I'm about to tackle, you know. So yeah, that's my 2 cents.
Okay.
I think for me, wait, what was the question again?
Oh.
Well, I'm so like paying so much attention to you guys that I forget the question. I think more so like consistency. Because like you said, we all have like different schedules, we all work, we all do different things.
Right.
So that also leads to availability. Consistency and availability, like both of the same things. We also have different like ways of doing things or different thoughts.
Yeah.
That
That's a
sometimes
big
we
one.
might disagree here and there, or sometimes we might just want to implement something different. But I would say it's just availability and consistency, because it's not hard. Like I do everything on my phone. It's not hard.
Yeah.
But I think it's just finding a time to actually do what we do. It's kind of difficult. Right now we're in the car.
Yeah.
Right. Last time we were in the car as well, and then the studio.
Yeah.
It's kind of like all over the place because we're just getting started.
Right. Yeah.
So that's the hard part. Just getting started. But hey, at least we have something out there, you know.
Yeah, we're
Yeah,
still
right.
trying to find the rhythm.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, and it's all about like the content you make, not about like, you know, what kind of equipment, whether you're in studio, car. I mean, it's all about what do people like your content at the end of the day.
Yeah, definitely.
These are spicy popcorn right here. I love these chips. I mean, it's basically popcorn, but they're spicy. That's what I like. And it's Cheetos too.
try it?
Yeah, for sure. Let's go. Let's go for it.
What question?
You taste like the puffs,
Yeah.
but the spice. Yeah, you know the spicy ones.
Yeah. I mean, these are really popular. I love these. How about you, Sebastian? You gotta try these.
Oh, cheers, guys.
What would you guys rate them?
I feel like they're missing a little bit flavor because all I just taste is the powder. I'll probably give it like a 7.
It's very soft. Yeah, I'm so used to the hot Cheetos.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is Chester's, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what would be that question?
But it's the same. It tastes the same, so I would give it an 8.
Alright.
It's true.
I got it. I give it an.
That's true.
I mean, it's my favorite, so I'm gonna be biased.
All right, emo Latina or toxica Latina?
Guys, I have a girlfriend. I can't answer. No, I'm saying.
Um,
I want him to go first.
Yeah.
What would you pick?
Look, I don't deal with toxics. I don't deal with toxic people at all, so I'll take the emo Latina any day.
Bro, emo Latina, you got the full package. She's emo and she's a Latina, bro. It's like everything, bro. It's
There you go.
everything you would want. Yeah,
Dude,
you
there's no bad side.
you cannot decide on anything else. It's gotta be the emo Latina.
I just don't deal with toxic people.
But-
it's just straightforward.
But what if she's traumatic though? Like, what if she's like super emotional? You know, because emo.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah.
What if she's super emotional and like wants you there all the time? 'Cause don't get me wrong, the toxic Latina, me, I wouldn't pick her regardless because I don't like toxic Latinas.
I mean, yeah.
Like, let me do my thing. Let me live my life. I get it. We're together. Blah blah blah.
But that big booty, bro.
Hey, who says the emo Latina doesn't have a big booty? Bro?
Oh, that is
Hey.
true.
Hey, thick thighs and lies.
Oh boy.
I would honestly. Oh boy. I would
I'm just reacting. I'm just reacting.
I would. He said, "Oh boy," like he's imagining. Now I would honestly pick the emo Latina because I feel like they're more homebody. You know, I'm a homebody person, so the emo Latina, you know, I could be there to support. I could be there to like take care of me. How about you? What would you pick?
Oh, emo Latina.
Emo
I
Latina?
can say. Yeah.
What's the reason?
Big, juicy, fat thighs, fat ass, boobies, melons.
That's kind
Damn.
Yeah.
very descriptive.
But also, last but not least, personality. That's
Personality.
But like, she's emotional, bro. She's not gonna have much
That's
personality.
Look, we can go
exactly.
to therapy together. We can talk it out. We
I can fix her.
Look, you gotta give her a chance.
No, you're right.
We gotta give
You said I
everyone a
can
chance.
fix her, bro.
We gotta give her a chance.
Oh, for sure. Then I would
Play the Blade Runner song.
for real.
Because with toxic people, you can't really change them.
No, I ain't gonna lie. When I was little, I was really into emo girls.
Oh.
For some reason, like when we were in the Cake group chat. When we were in that
Kick.
Cake
Shout
group
out to
chat.
Kick.
Shout out to Cake back in what 2000.
That was 14. Dude, that was like,
I
that
I
was
was seeing
crazy.
emo girl at freaking at the mall. Be like, man, that's my future wife right there.
Dude.
But it's crazy because I'm not really attracted. I've never like pulled an emo girl. I've never talked to an emo girl, you know. But
Bro, I remember on the Kick group chat, you were just looking at the profile pic. I was like, oh, okay, I'm gonna go after her.
for real, I was sending like chat.
you're a demon.
One time I
This
got
was-
catfish, bro. It was too good to be true. Hold on, let me tell the story real quick. We as a group looked for the chats full of girls, right? Bro, tell me why I went into this chat and the profile picture was there, like dream emo girl right there.
Yeah.
Red hair, little angle, you know, curves and everything. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna slide in. And then she asked, she was like, oh, like how old are you, this and that? And I was like, you know, I'm 18. Because I know she was older. I was 14. She was like, oh, I'm 20. I'm like, oh, we can make it work. You know, I'm not that old. I'm not that young. And she was like, yeah. We started talking, bro. She told me why she tells me to send a picture of myself. And I said, when you're 14, you don't know what fucking picture to. You're not taking pictures on a
Yeah,
daily.
I'm not addicted.
I sent a picture like this, bro. I did, bro. I don't know how to
Yeah,
take
I mean-
pictures.
The
Okay.
baby face.
And bro, I ended up on a group chat.
All
I ended
right.
up on a group chat, and it was a guy. It wasn't even a girl.
Oh boy.
That makes
Yeah.
sense, yeah.
Oh boy.
That's why I'm scared to go on dating apps.
Dude, 2014 kick me. I would be savage because I said a lot of crazy stuff on that group.
Yeah, if people
I-
found.
He was another guy, bro.
Bro, I was a totally different person than. Oh my gosh. No, I was like this guy knows. I was wild back.
Yeah, I low-key don't remember, but I have like vivid. If you remind me, I'll probably remember.
Oh yeah, no, dude.
So
it was
remind me,
bad.
so
Like,
so they
you
can't
say the
people.
most vilest shit.
No, I'm just kidding. Don't remind
I
us.
don't know. No, we're good. That's my
But
past.
that's it. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna do something sweet. You know,
All right.
something sweet. Little classic candy. It's a little spicy. Not too spicy, but you could sense it. Pulparino. This is basically tamarind. Have you guys heard of tamarind?
Tamarind, yeah.
Have you heard of tamarind?
Yeah.
With a little bit of spice. It's like a little
sounds
candy
alright.
bar. So here you go.
Thanks, man. Appreciate
Here you go. And then for my question,
it. A lot of these are really common in Bangladesh.
Ooh, look at
Really?
this.
Yeah.
wow.
Gotta show the audience.
Spicy tamarind.
Yeah.
All right. Can you see that? That's candy.
From the
That
CEO.
looks like a shit stain.
Oh shoot, my bad.
All right.
We got
Shit stain candy.
a question. Oh shit.
Oh, the rating.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
give
yeah.
give the rating. Give the rating.
All right. Oh, I like these. Oh, wait, you know what?
Yeah, just the same.
I
These
haven't
are
had
like
it in a minute.
these are like the candies that you make, right?
No, these aren't gummies. This is just tamarind.
Yeah, I know, but this tastes exactly like
Really?
the one you almost like the one you
Yeah,
make.
it's the same as those prawn pudding.
Cause I use tamarind, but like the fruit.
Oh, okay.
This is like a real fruit candy, I think.
This is like
Yeah,
wait,
it's like tamarind,
Mm-hmm.
like plastered,
just
super
like that
flat,
fruit,
and then mix
tab.
it with spices.
That's good.
It's like a Fruit Loop. Oh, not a Fruit Loop, but like
Like a Mexican fruit loop.
yeah. What's the name? What's the name of it?
Who would you rate it though?
I would rate it as 7.
A 7?
I'll give it a 7.
This one?
How about you?
I'll give it a 9, bro.
9 good?
I love it.
I mean, it's good.
I can't
Yeah.
spice. So I got a question. This is a very question. I can't even talk. What songs do you listen to? So me as of recently, I ain't gonna lie. Huh?
Katy
Ice
Perry.
Spice? No, hell no.
Oh, Ice Spice, yeah.
Let me guess, Kendrick Lamar.
Hell no. No. No offense to Kendrick Lamar. I have a lot of
Oh,
Kendrick
what
Lamar.
about Drake?
I don't really listen to the mainstream like that. But as of recently, I've been really connecting with my culture. Listening to Spanish songs, bro. Wait, what was it? What
Sí, señor. Yo
No,
soy
not that one, not that one.
Sí, señor, yo soy de rancho, soy de botas y a caballo.
Listen to some of
He
this
has
stuff.
he has
yeah.
good music. So
Oh, yeah.
okay,
Like
throw out,
fucking Bad Bunny.
bro.
Shout out to
his
Peso
new
Pluma.
album. Oh,
Yeah.
have you listened to it?
No, I haven't. No.
See, I'm telling you, I'm already connecting with
That's
my
nice.
culture. So back then, right, I was a very whitewashed kid.
Yeah.
I grew up with a lot of Justin Bieber, a lot of Drake, all that stuff, the radio. And then as I grew older, it was more rap, then more underground. I love the underground. But as of recently, I don't know because I'm going through something, but like songs in Spanish from like Fuerza Regida, Peso Pluma, Ivan Cornejo, just Mexican artists, it just hits different, bro. When you're in that emotional state where you're like, damn, I feel like I'm going through the exact same thing he's saying. That's what I've been listening to. But I still listen to a lot of rap and underground. So it's like a mixture of both.
Okay.
But I don't really listen to Kendrick or Drake or anything like that, yeah.
How about you, Sebastian?
Holy shit, this candy's spicy.
Alright.
I mean, yeah.
God.
It's kind of hot, but I'm hanging in. I'm hanging in there.
Right now, I'm getting into Kendrick Lamar because of the Super Bowl. Yeah.
Hey,
I was
what's up?
actually waiting to listen to those songs that I've heard a long time ago, but I didn't know the names of it. But when he sang those songs, those same songs, sorry, it's spicy, in the Super Bowl, I was like, holy shit, I finally found it. And then I started listening to it, and then I was like, oh shit, this shit's fire, okay.
Okay.
But back then, I used to listen to a lot of rock, a lot of Breaking Benjamin, a lot of Slipknot.
Really?
Yeah, I used to listen to Slipknot.
Oh wow.
Interesting.
Yeah, and then 3 Days Grace, Breaking Benjamin, and then Linkin Park. Yeah, back in the 2000s, Linkin Park.
You're into the older stuff, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
But right now, it's my taste in music has shifted more towards modern rap.
More than rap?
Like Travis Scott.
That's rap, no?
Or- Huh?
That's rap. Travis Scott.
Oh yeah, trap.
yeah, Travis Scott.
I
I mean,
mean trap rap.
honestly, yeah. I mean, modern day raps are cool, but honestly, I think for me, I have been listening to like 90s storytelling rap 80s storytelling rap, like Salt and Pepper, MC Light, Slick Ruler.
Are you good?
You good? Dude, you
Is
look
it
like
actually
you're
that
dying.
spicy?
Do you want
I can't
water?
handle spice anymore.
Oh,
But
you can put it right here.
absolutely.
No, you can put it right here, bro. You might die.
Nah, I'm good.
Sean's good.
I'm good. I mean,
Do you
I-
spice like common? Like, regular?
you know, I think as of recently, I'm starting to eat more spicy stuff. But yeah, recently I've been eating some spice, and I'm slowly getting back into eating spice.
Gotcha. How about you? Oh, sorry, go ahead.
No, yeah, I mean,
Oh
you know,
my God.
Asian culture. I mean, we love those chilies. So.
Oh yes, please. But like, you guys don't listen to any of the music relating to your culture, like
Indonesian artists?
Not really.
Honestly, no, not really. I mean, just a lot of like 80s, 90s storytelling rap.
Because I know some Indonesian artists.
Oh, is it
And
like
they're-
Rich Brian?
Rich
right?
Brian, Nicki. They're good. Like, I used to love their music hella, but they don't really drop it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm kind of uncultured when it comes to my music, so
Really?
I gotta listen.
Hey,
to it.
Nicki, hit my line if you see it.
Hey, there we go.
I mean, I used to listen to my cultural songs, like Bollywood. I used to listen to a lot of Bollywood. So, if you can play any of the 2010s Bollywood song, I would know what that is. But 2020s, I don't know shit.
Okay.
Yeah, but Bollywood songs are always a banger. Always.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Like when you listen to it, you always tend to dance.
Okay. I got a question saying, would I rather have a toxic Latina or a white girl but can't cook?
What would you pick?
Wow.
What would you pick? I wonder who asked that question, bro.
I wonder who asked that
For
question.
real.
Yeah.
El Serpente right here.
Who asked that question? What would you pick though? What would you pick?
All right, so I guess it's kind of like,
Think about it though, right? We just talked about the emo Latina and the
yeah.
toxic Latina.
I mean, it's kind of like similar to that.
Wait. A white girl that can't cook though. Like, she's obviously nice, but she can't cook. You feel me?
Yeah, I mean that's fine. That's fine with me because I would choose the nice
I
white
cook my
girl.
own meals, so
That, yeah. So I choose the white girl that can't cook. Cause look, again, it's not about ethnicity. It's about like if you're toxic, I don't want to be around you. It's simple as that.
What if it's a good
Look,
toxic
look.
though?
What?
No. Hear me
How?
out.
Okay,
Look,
how though?
from Latino. Yes. Because look, I see this a lot, and I always hear this. Women are toxic because they care, apparently, right? So like, if you have a girl, I feel like guys like a girl whenever she's like possessive to a certain degree, right?
Okay.
Where she's like, oh, who you going out with? Oh, how come you're not going out with me? Right? A guy likes to feel like they're in a relationship, right? So, would you consider that toxicness when they're like, oh, they want the attention to themselves, right?
Yeah, that would be toxic.
That would be toxic,
Yeah,
okay.
I still don't mess with that because I still need my space.
Your space, gotcha,
Yeah,
gotcha.
I like my boundary.
Damn.
But yeah, I mean, cause look, if you can't cook, I'll cook for you, or we can do takeout. I always order takeout.
Damn. How about you, Zebas? What would you pick?
I'll pick the white girl.
The white girl?
Yeah, the white girl.
Go. What reason?
Nice.
Yeah, nice.
Nice, and she still also has the juicy fat boobies, the fat ass, and the fat thighs.
Yeah.
To like dive into the swimming pool.
But what if it's like a petite one though, like a petite white girl? Because not all white
I'm
girls are
fine.
thick.
I'm fine.
Oh,
I like my petite queens. Don't get me wrong. Like,
Yeah.
I'll take
Look,
that.
look, I love Latina, but again, I don't mess with toxic people.
Yeah.
I like petite so that I could, bicep curl them.
This dude. I would say I can cook, so I wouldn't mind dating a white girl that can't cook.
Yeah.
My mom tells me no, you better not do that, but like it's my life, you know.
Exactly.
I pick my own battles.
Hey, did your mom want you to date a Latina?
No, my mom wants me to date anything but a Latina.
Really?
Yeah.
No way.
No, she did. She's
Oh,
like,
wow.
I don't want to hear, cause my mom's toxic. Like, I hope she doesn't see. Last time,
Oh my
no,
gosh.
I learned from
Put
her,
your
bro.
mom on blast.
I learned from her that because she's toxic. I hope she was like watching her last video, so hopefully she doesn't see this one. But my mom is very toxic,
Sorry, Mom.
and I get it that some people are like, oh, especially I think single children. Sometimes they have issues where they look for a girl that's just like their mom in a characteristic type of way. But I don't, because my mom is very toxic, and I don't want that.
Okay.
Like I want the opposite of my mom. I want a calm, chill girl
Yeah.
that
Me too.
just there.
Yeah, that's like really easy to talk to. Yeah. I
But
feel you.
this right here, honestly, they changed it a little bit. I ain't gonna lie, but this was my favorite candy when I was little. The little watermelon
Alright.
swinkles. I don't even know how to pick. It's basically spaghetti. Not it's actual spaghetti. Candy spaghetti. So we're gonna open this up.
Yeah,
There's
what a disgrace to the Italians. And it has the Italian flag colors.
well, this is a Mexican flag.
Well,
Yeah, it doesn't make
What?
sense. What? Come on, man.
Same.
Oh, get canceled. Okay, so I'm gonna give one to Seabass. and then or you guys can eat it together. I don't know how you guys want to do it, but I have one too.
Oh yeah, these are like noodles.
So actually, there's this little pouch here
this is like
of hold this.
oh wow.
Mayo?
It tastes a lot
Let's show the
better.
audience.
It looks like mayo.
It tastes a lot better with this. But
Okay.
try it by itself. You could just pick at it. It doesn't matter. You could just hold
Alright,
it. Yeah.
I'm going to like put my
Go
hands on
ahead.
it.
I know you like watermelon.
I love
right?
watermelon. Wow, it's
Well,
like it's like I'm eating a worm.
It's kind of like a Mexican
Watermelon.
licorice.
You think we're
Just pull it.
Black?
I love watermelon, bro. I love watermelon.
Bro, that's fire.
Honestly, they used to
Oh, this
taste.
is a long strand, bro. Oh my.
They used to taste a lot more like watermelon back then. So I don't know what happened, but
Alright.
we're gonna try it without the thingy. Now we're gonna go ahead.
Without the thing? Okay.
Oh well, I'm already way ahead of you. I got too excited.
No, what? In the backseat is crazy. What would you rate it though? What would you rate it?
An 8.
An 8?
8. I liked it.
Mm-hmm.
I like a lot of Mexican snacks actually. They're really good.
Gotcha.
It
Gotcha.
tastes like a more tarty watermelon.
Yeah, right. Like it's missing a little bit more watermelon. So now we're gonna try it with this little thing right here. It's not spicy.
Mom's cooking spaghetti.
Oh, it exploded.
Mom's spaghetti.
Mama spaghetti.
So
Just like if Mexican and Italian have a child.
Put some, put some.
So y'all can try it. Grab a little
Yeah, I'll just dip it.
yeah, grab one with the little pulp thingy on it.
Alright, cheers.
Cheers. All right, here we go.
Take all that.
Tastes like soy sauce.
Huh?
Soy sauce?
Does it taste like soy sauce?
I mean,
Yeah, it tastes like soy sauce.
a little bit, but it kind of takes away that like sweetness. in a
Wait,
way.
let me eat it again.
Honestly,
Does it taste like tamarind?
I would prefer it without the sauce.
Really?
I prefer it like naked like this.
No,
You
this
could take it.
is soy sauce.
Oh,
could take it.
I love these.
Mhm.
Dude, these are
It
good.
legit
I'm probably gonna eat this
tastes
throughout
like
the rest of the video actually.
So what would you rate it, Seabass?
6. My bad, bro. I don't like soy sauce.
No, the recipe changed. It was not like this.
Yeah, I like it plain like this. I'm a plain guy.
Plain 7.
Respectable. Actually, Sean, you can't eat this one because
Okay,
it's peanuts, and I
yeah.
didn't realize it until like I bought it. I was like,
Oh,
damn.
dude, you would have poisoned me there.
I know. So this is amasapan. It is like a little. I don't know how to describe it. You have to kind of eat it. You can't describe this. But like the meme going around right now is like with the Squid Games how they have a little cookie.
Yeah.
They're saying like this is the Mexican version.
Mm.
So
Oh,
try to unwrap it without it falling apart.
Oh,
See if you can. But be careful though, because it gets crummy. So you get it from there. And maybe you want to do it over the plate.
okay, I got that.
Yeah. I'm gonna try to open mine too. Bro, I bought him and I was like, I got home and I was like, I don't think Sean's gonna be able to eat this.
Dude,
Damn.
I mean, you would have poisoned me.
For real, bro.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna see if I could do it though.
Yeah.
Because I mean, I've had a lot of these and I've done it before, but it's a hit or miss really.
Yeah. Man, time's going by so fast because I didn't feel like it's been.
Oh, I'm getting it. Okay, I got it.
You
Oh,
actually got it whole?
yeah.
That's crazy.
Oh, wow, nice.
Bro, first try. Beginner's luck.
So you would have died in a Dalgona game if you're in Squid Game.
This is basically.
Okay, what about a little fragment? Does that
Oh, you're good.
Okay, that's
Try it out.
Oh,
It's a little sweet, but not too sweet.
wow, this is gas. It's really good.
It's like it's kind of like powdered peanut butter with a little bit more sugar on it.
Yeah. It's like sweet peanut butter.
It has like little peanut chunks on it.
Okay.
This is really good.
I'm allergic to peanuts, so I can't tell you guys.
It's a very traditional Mexican candy. These have protein.
Yeah.
You know what?
Yeah,
And
peanuts.
they're fucking high in protein too for
Yeah.
no reason.
Yeah, peanuts.
But the sugar's crazy. The
Speak-
sugar's crazy.
Speaking of peanut, I actually had a peanut incident when I was in Las Vegas earlier this year.
Again?
Yeah, again.
What?
Again?
So before.
Was it another Chinese restaurant?
No,
Oh.
it wasn't a Chinese restaurant. It was actually at the
the
food
food
show.
show.
Because what happened was I was at a food trade show, right? And then so someone gave me this ice cream bar, right? I thought it was like chocolate, and because I couldn't read the ingredient because it was in Korean, it was like a Korean ice cream bar. So I mean, I just YOLO'd it and then just ate it because I thought it was chocolate. But then I felt like itching, and then I went to the booth that gave me the ice cream bar, and then they said, yeah, it has peanut. I was like, crap. So then I had to use my EpiPen. It was kind of stupid of me because like I should have like Google Translate it or something. But I mean, it kind of happened like Good, because I knew I had an EpiPen, so that's why I was just I was not very careful because I knew I had the EpiPen, but it's still not a very smart thing to do, and I learned another lesson there.
At least you're good though. At least you're good.
At least I got my favorite Bangladesh person here. Asked me this question: where's the Indonesian baddies?
Bro, that's what I've been trying to figure out too. Good thing you asked that question.
I think usually they would just wear a lot of makeup, but if you go to Jakarta or Bali, you'll probably find a lot of them there.
Not here?
Oh, especially Bali.
In here, I don't know.
Like, I stayed away from Latinas, but like the typical Latinas.
Oh, like
because I want to experience something new, you know? I
Right,
don't want to experience the same thing I
exactly.
experienced growing up.
Yeah.
Like the same traditions, the same family dramas. It's like, I'm not with that. I have drama with my family, or what I want drama with somebody else's family.
So you're saying like the toxic Latinas?
Just general Latinas, like Latinas in general, or in toxic Latinas, yeah.
Okay.
Or emo Latinos.
Latinas, that's different though.
Are you sure you
White
want?
words.
Yeah. Okay.
But
You're
I
okay
feel
with-
you on that though. No, you can put it in there. I feel you on
okay.
that because I've told you this before.
Yeah.
Like I personally wouldn't date Latinas because I don't want this. I don't want to experience what I already experienced.
Okay. I mean, I would love to have. I would love to date a Latina because like they're really pretty.
No, they're pretty. Don't get me wrong.
They're pretty women.
I just want to go from there.
You just wanna go?
Yeah, me too. I'm open to any.
yeah.
I'm open to any ethnicity.
How about you? What ethnicity wouldn't you date?
I can date everybody.
Anybody?
Okay, that's good, yeah.
Totally.
You wouldn't find it boring to date your own ethnicity?
No, not at all.
Okay, that's good.
Sometimes South Asian girls, they're like really pretty.
Okay.
Yeah, they're really pretty. You know, they come from. It's because the Indian subcontinent is like super diverse. Like there are North Indians who are pretty, South Indians who I've seen are pretty, and then East Asian, not East Asian, East Indian, West Indian.
Okay. Okay.
Even Pakistani, Bengali, Burmese.
Damn.
All right.
Yeah, everybody.
Yeah, bro, I gotta include everybody. You know.
All right.
Diversity.
All right. Let's go to your
One
question.
question. We ran out of snacks.
Yeah.
We have no more snacks.
Let's cycle back to Lay's.
Just toss them in here. Actually, there's a lot of trash here.
Yeah, there's a lot of trash. Actually, I think I'm good with.
alright.
I'm good, bro. I'm looking kind of full right now. I ain't
Yeah.
gonna lie.
Yeah.
Alright.
I feel bloated.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just eat it from here.
So,
you guys can have it from here.
this comes from homegirl. She knows what's going on. She said, "Do you like women decaying?" I don't think decaying should be. She said, "Do you like older women?"
Oh.
So there's this joke. There's this joke going around between me and her
Okay.
because I said I want a mature woman, right? I want a mature woman, and I wouldn't mind dating an older woman. Like by older I mean maybe like 30, 27, you know? Nothing crazy like a 50-year-old or anything like that.
Yeah.
Unless she has money. But but hear me out. I just think, I mean, every girl I feel like matures earlier than guys. Like
Yeah, you're
mentally,
right.
right?
Yeah, you're right.
So I mean, dating an older woman just adds more on top of that.
Yeah.
Because she's fully mature, you know?
Yeah.
Like she's not here to play no little games.
Yeah, no.
Right? Like the younger girls. So I feel like growing up I've always just been around people my age. And as I got like closer to like older women, I'm like, damn, like they're really mature. They know what they want, right? They know what they're looking for. But I mean, I wouldn't be opposed to dating an older woman, but I mean, that's not something I'm looking for right now. You feel me? I'm just doing my little thing. But how about you guys? Would you guys be are you guys, let's say if you met a girl and she was like 27?
I like the 2 to 3 year age gap.
Yeah,
That's
but
just me.
35 or 30, that's a little too much.
Yeah.
That's basically like my sister, bro.
Yeah, because you're
Really? Your sister's how old are you?
No, like my.
Oh,
would be older
okay.
sister, But my sister's now 27.
Gotcha.
Then again, from the older women's perspective, I don't think majority of the older women would date someone younger than them.
Yeah.
No, unless they have their stuff figured out.
Yeah.
Unless the guy has their stuff figured out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But a lot of older women too. This is what I've seen so far. You see these older men, they're looking for younger girls, right?
Yeah.
So these older women are left there because the guys don't want that. The older guys don't want that. So a lot of them are single.
Yeah.
And a lot of them are looking for something. At that point, they might as well just take a younger guy, you know, because they
Yeah.
don't have anything to lose. But I get what you're saying, though. But hey, hypothetically speaking, I wouldn't mind dating an older woman as long as she's not 50. And if she's 50, she better have like 50 mil in the bank account.
All right.
But
Adding on to this question, will you guys date a single mom?
you want to answer first?
No, I wouldn't.
Yeah, I wouldn't either.
I come from a single mom, and like shout out to all the single moms
Yeah,
out there because
shout out
they're
single mom.
really hardworking. Like
Yeah.
they do everything like possible to put the food on the table.
Yeah.
But me personally, like I see the struggle, and I wouldn't blame anybody for not wanting to date a single mother because it's hard. Like
it's
taking care of a kid that you didn't raise for a certain amount of time. You don't know how the kid is, right?
Right.
You just known him for a certain time, so you don't know how he is, you don't know how he acts. You can only do so much. And kids nowadays are really immature, so it's a lot harder now too.
Yeah.
But yeah, I wouldn't date a single mom. No.
Yeah.
Hey, there's some cute single moms out there, though.
Some single moms are hardworking, yeah, definitely.
Oh yeah, they're hardworking. It's not easy.
There are some single moms who just, wanted to get down bad, wanted to be down bad,
Yeah.
So, before you date a single mom, you should know her background. Like, if her background's like pure, or if she's, just having fun.
No, but I get what you're saying, yeah. I think, but single moms, I would say, they have it hard too, trying to find somebody. I feel like, for some reason, Latino single moms have more luck than in my opinion, than anybody else because...
Oh, why do you say that?
From experience, bro. Like,
okay.
I see my mom, like, she...
Yeah.
I don't know if no, I'm not gonna say that, but...
Chips?
Yeah.
I don't know, it's just hard. It's a hard question, but I wouldn't date one.
No.
I wouldn't date one.
Yeah, no.
Would you guys like to have... How many kids would you guys like to have if you have ever married and settle down and stuff?
3, and I want all of them to be girls.
Why girls?
Girls.
Yeah, because they're like easier to raise, I feel like.
Really?
And I mean, I grew up with the sister, right? And I basically raised her. So I mean, there we go.
How about you?
Also 3 kids, but I don't care about the sequence. But I prefer having 3 sons than 3 daughters. But I don't care if I have sons or daughters, like 2 sons, 1 daughter, 2 daughters, 1 son. Of course, there has to be, one of each. That's what I like.
Okay.
But if I were to have kids with only one gender, they would all be sons rather than be all daughters.
Okay. So you're a son's dad. You're a boy's dad. I'm a girl's dad. Yeah. I mean, that's how I feel like I am.
I would say I would want a boy.
A boy? Okay.
A boy, like at least one.
Uh-huh.
Cause, bro, nowadays these girls be doing, bro.
Yeah. No,
like
I'm no
offense, but like, bro, it's just OnlyFans at 18 immediately. Like,
Yeah.
hey, like get your bag, whatever you're doing, but like I wouldn't like to see my daughter.
Is it like Sophie Rain? Like how?
Well, you gotta raise them.
19
Well, you gotta
something.
raise them right.
No,
That's the thing.
you do, but I have lady friends, and some of them, their dads love them. Their dads are just give them everything, bro. But they turn out wrong because they want somebody that treats them bad or somebody. They just want the opposite of what they got. And like, now obviously you are gonna raise them right, but there's only so much you could do.
Yeah.
With a guy, obviously maybe he could get a girl pregnant, right? But like, guys, I feel like personally I wouldn't have to worry so much about a guy compared to a girl.
Alright, so hypothetically, right?
Yeah.
Let's say if OnlyFans doesn't exist,
Yeah.
and it just vanished, then would you be open to having?
Bro, but then like, what if someone kidnaps my daughter?
I mean, the same thing with the son.
Who's gonna kidnap my boy?
Turns her into a sex.
You never know.
Unless it's like a freaking 50-year-old.
Yeah.
Chubby-
Macleod,
yeah. But I just feel like girls are more in danger, especially nowadays, bro, with social media, how it is.
Yeah.
There's a lot more creeps online, There's a lot more people trying to do certain things, and I'm like, damn, like I can't put my hair around that.
Especially the catfishes.
Yeah.
Alright.
But if at least like I would like to experience a boy and a girl. Wait, pause. Hold on. No, hold on. I would like to have a boy and a girl, just to see the experience of like having both.
Oh, so you would say so then you.
But first the boy.
So you want to have 2 kids then?
At maximum 2 kids. I don't want anything else. Yeah. I
Okay.
wouldn't
So
want
then you 2, you 3.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I also want 3 or
3?
4. Yeah, 3.
Damn.
4.
Hey,
You're
what is
considering 4 at this economy? Oh, but you're gonna be rich. You're gonna.
I don't know.
You're
We'll see, we'll see.
At this economy?
Yeah, we'll see. Huh?
No, but I want twins. And bro, imagine having a boy and girl twin.
Oh,
That would be fire.
that would be dope.
Bro. That would be
That would be
fire.
dope.
I don't. Okay, Xander. Okay.
Wait, what is that?
All right, Xander. Shout out to Xander. Thanks
Alright,
for.
my homie Xander.
All right.
Finally.
He was the
towards
one-
end. Okay, Xander asked me, maybe one quality or habit about yourself that you hate or want to change.
Damn.
You want to go first? You want to go first since you have the question? Or you want time to think
What
about
I really used to hate about myself is I always used to change. Like, I was very dynamic about my life decisions at the time. Like, You remember back in the day we used to have forensic science, you know, with Mr.
Oh yeah,
and everything.
yeah. I mean that was a fun class. We
That
just
was
mess around.
One of the best classes I've ever had in my life.
Yeah.
Definitely.
We mess around in science class all the time.
Yeah. But before that, I used to get into computer science and then biology. Before that, physics.
Yeah.
And then after, you know, the forensic science part, I didn't like forensic science because of the thing, you know, we had.
Yeah.
I think the audience already knows it. I don't want to get into detail, but I got into medical biology, and then I got into and then finally I got into computer engineering. See, the thing is, the reason why I didn't want to do computer engineering at the time was because of the stereotype.
Yeah.
With our race, you know,
Like
we're all
Bangladesh.
IT.
Yeah.
You know, we're all.
But it's popular now, huh?
But it's
I
still
mean, they make
very
the money.
popular.
They bring the bag.
Yeah, but I was super scared about, you know, because what I see online, you know, like our race is the most negatively, you know, like portrayed.
Yeah.
And it's very, you know, like accepted. Like no one gives a shit about it. Like if you do that to a South Asian or an Indian person, it's very much accepted. Like they'll be like, oh, you're still Indian. Oh,
but like I see
they
the
smell.
memes.
They don't.
Yeah.
The meme, that one meme that says, "Hey, be happy because at least you're not Indian" or something like that. Like
Yeah. I think that's
That's
or when you see like those interview questions, it's always like, what race would you not date? And instantly, they would say Indians.
Yeah. So it already took a toll in like my mental health, like in addition to the amount of trauma that I've had back in middle school and elementary. So I was always on the verge of, you know, like taking my life out. But then I began to read books, you know, watch self-improvement videos. Shout out to Hamza.
Oh, I remember
Yeah, he was my idol at the time because he was also like a brown person.
Did you ever watch
He
Ice
attained a lot
Cold?
of status, you know, a lot of success. So he inspired me a lot. But after that, you know, like I read a lot of books about social life, you know, self-improvement, stoicism, Greek philosophy. I read books about sci-fi and everything, and then I thought to myself, why should I be a pussy and take my life out just like that? Just because some people are talking shit about my race or like what I do, you know, that I don't normally do, like taking a shit in the street. I never done that. I never even took a shit in public, except you know at Amazon.
At work?
Yeah,
That's
at
normal
work.
though.
Just to, you know, get the money, but
Yeah.
get paid for shit. But anyway, I didn't mention the one habit I wanted to change.
Oh yeah. What was the habit?
Yeah, the habit was changing too much. I have to be consistent with one thing. So right now, I'm very 100% certain that I'll stick into engineering, computer or electrical engineering, and I'll learn multiple languages. You know, stand out more often, stand out in interviews, jobs, and you know, have this thing blow up, the channel blow up.
Hopefully, yeah.
Yeah. But yeah.
Let's say if this channel does blow up and then we make more than like your guys' like day job, would you guys go all in?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I don't
I
want
was
to
same
work
here.
for somebody the rest of my life, like I said
Oh
earlier.
yeah, we said that.
Or create your own YouTube channel
Bro,
because
yeah.
you got
It's not even about the money, bro. I just like the freedom's nice.
Yeah, freedom.
Like
is
the
nice.
freedom to like do whatever you want
And your
whenever you
passion
want.
too, because like when you're doing a business, it's like your own work, your own like liking, passion.
Exactly. Like it's
Yeah.
up to you if you do good or not.
Yeah,
because
yeah, you're right.
It all depends on how much effort you put in.
Honestly, yeah.
The question was, what would I change about myself, right? A
Yeah.
habit that I don't like. I think for me, is I just overthink a lot. Like
Yeah.
before anything happens, or I'll be too scared to make a move or make an action because I overthink a lot. And like it's just I'm calling myself out and I notice it, but I still don't act upon it. Sometimes, like as of recently, I've started to care less, and I just go with the flow. But I mean, I feel like there's been so many chances in my life where I overthought so much that I just never even did what I was supposed to do. And I mean, it still happens because I feel like mentally I do struggle to even express my emotions sometimes, or like to tell myself, hey, like you're not doing good right now, like you gotta give yourself a break. I don't want to just keep going and going and going, and over time that obviously accumulates, right, to stress or anything. This past week I was stressed out, I was tired, but I was like, I'm okay.
Yeah.
I've been through worse, you know. But yeah, I would say overthinking, like, it has really damaged my life a lot when it comes to my decisions, my friendships, my relationships with people. And I just wish I stopped caring more about what maybe people might think, or secondhand embarrassment because I said something or because I did something or approached somebody. Yeah. But it was just overthinking. Yeah. Probably my biggest enemy.
I think I think for me it's kind of like similar, because I tend to be like overthink, and when I overthink stuff, I have like very low like confidence. So I think that's one thing I need to change about myself, is having more confidence, because I feel like I'm a pretty hard worker, and I'm pretty happy with with my life right now, you know. I just have to be confident, because sometimes I'm like, whenever I'm recording a video, or you know, if I'm working, you know, in the family business, I feel like, oh, I'm not doing as good as I should. But when I look at the overall, I'm doing okay. So I think just becoming more confident in my work and just life in general.
Definitely. Confidence is key. Yeah. Confidence is key.
All right, guys. Thanks for watching. That will be all of the question. Please be sure to like and subscribe. This is my boy Ozzy.
Feel bloated.
This is my boy Sebastian, and we'll see you guys in the next one.
Don't forget to like.
Yes, sir.
Like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe.
I'm gonna put the cheesy YouTube music now.
Give us ideas on what to do next.
Yes.
Yeah, please.
No freaky shit, please. No kissing.
No,
at the
we
same
like
time
to
or
do an
nothing.
orgy, and we're gonna put it on.
Hey, yo.